talking about? We're talking about spiders, and we're talking about pervitin', and we're talking about Bigfoot. I'm here to tell you where he's been. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. Here we go now. I'm talking about Mr. Gulley, and you don't know where he's been. Oh no, he's been right in your alley. Well, I'm Mr. Gulley, yes I am. So what we talking about? We're talking about spiders, and we're talking about pervitin', and we're talking about Bigfoot. I'm here to tell you where he's been. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. Ooh. One, two, three, four. They call me Mr. Gulley. I've got something for your ear. Now it might sound kind of funny, but I'll make it very clear. So what we talking about? We're talking about spiders, and we're talking about pervitin', and we're talking about Bigfoot. I'm here to tell you where he's been. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. Here we go now. I'm talking about Mr. Gulley, and you don't know where he's been. Oh no, he's been right in your alley. Well, I'm Mr. Gulley, yes I am. So what we talking about? We're talking about spiders, and we're talking about pervitin', and we're talking about Bigfoot. I'm here to tell you where he's been. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Hey everybody, what's going on? What's hot? What's hip? What's happening? What is shaking on whatever day of the week this is? I can't remember. It's not important, really. What is going on with my microphone level here? Oh, I know what's going on. Hold on. Hold on, kids. This is my fault. All right. No, actually, it's not my fault. What in the Sam Hill? Hold on. I know what it probably is. That's what I'm thinking right there. There we go. Now, this is what you guys have come to expect from the program right here. Lustrous audio. Yes. Hey, tonight, let me tell you about lava lamps. There's a lot more to them than you'd think. And they might be toxic, but who cares? Do me a favor real quick. Like, share, subscribe, retweet, notification bell. Especially share. I know you got friends, influential friends, and it don't cost nothing. You know, it don't cost you a dime to do them things, to retweet and share, and just it's a click. And like, it's just a click. As you see, the begging bar has appeared at the bottom of the screen. That's where I beg you for super chats and memberships, and send you to the merch store and tell you where the PayPal is. God, we love those PayPal donations. So clean. YouTube doesn't take a cut. So awesome. Anyway, why don't we get to a few, not all, but a few of your comments. What do we got down here? Oh, wow. Chef is in the house. Always good to see the chef. It's always great when the chef's here. He's an actual chef, you know. That's not just like a nickname. Flying Burrito number 1 is here. Says Groovy about the lava lamps. Let me tell you something. There's the Flying Burrito Brothers, and then there's a song by Graham Parsons called Hot Burrito number 3 or 1. I can't remember. Jared is here. Always good to see him. Gilman is with us. That's great. And, of course, one of our celebrity chatters, Christian Slater, is here. Always wanting to know about the spiders. Judy Tester says, can I get a Skant body pillow? Well, as you know, the Skant collection is now in our merchandise store. And, yes, there is a body pillow there, I think. I don't have any of that stuff. They make it at a factory. So if you order it, they'll send you one. Music Biz Marty Official says, Pervitine. Nick's looking forward to a far out show. People can't wait for the show today. The mountain scene in the opening of the show, Gilman, is in Wayne County, Utah, Teasdale, to be specific. I'm just putting this up here. You really can't see the spiders, but Christian Slater takes the time to put the spider emojis in there. I don't know why. Love going to national parks. Well, that is immediately next to Capitol Reef National Park. So, hey, look at this. Chef just got hired at the Skyline Club. Well, I don't know where that's at. Is the Skyline Club at the top of the, what used to be the Anthem building? Or I mean, there's one of those that's got a restaurant on the top of it. It must get tedious making a new alt every day. Well, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Anyway, all the business of the day is taken care of. Everything's handled. Why don't we get to today's exciting topic, which, of course, you're not seeing things. I'm just showing this picture again because it's the most attractive. And, in fact, I'm going to fill up the whole screen with it. Look at that, would you? Yes, it's top of the One of America building downtown right off the circle. That's what I thought. Beautiful downtown Indianapolis, adjacent to the Soldiers and Sailors Monument. A lava lamp is a decorative lamp that was invented in 1963 by British entrepreneur Edward Craven Walker, founder of the lighting company Mathmos. And just a little bit about Edward Craven Walker. He was an inventor. He basically is known for inventing the lava lamp. He's not known for inventing anything else. But he was a pilot during World War II, flying a photo reconnaissance de Havilland Mosquito over Germany to take photographs. Met his first wife, Marjorie Bevan Jones, at an airbase when she was with the WAFF now. After the war, Craven developed an idea he saw in a country pub in Dorset. The pub had a contraption made by a regular, Donald Dunnett, a one-off device which was used in a clever way. It used two immiscible means can't be mixed, fluids as an egg timer. And while it was rudimentary, Craven saw potential and set about perfecting it, turning it into a lamp. In his shed, he mixed ingredients in bottles of different shapes and sizes and discovered one of the best containers was a treetop orange squash bottle. Yes, of course. And its shape subsequently defined the Astro Baby Lamp, or Astro Mini, as it was then called. And, of course, with his wife, Christine, he set up a company, Mathmos, to produce the lamps, operating from small buildings on an industrial estate in Poole, Dorset. Walker said of his lamp, "I think it will always be popular. It is like the cycle of life. It grows, breaks up, falls down, and then starts all over again." Yes. That's enough about him. I hate to say this, but there is a ton more about him, don't you know? And this right here is one of those British originally made original Mathmos lamps. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me see here. I don't think that's really... Why can't you be on screen while reading this? I'm on screen right now. Johnny Brooks is here, says, sorry I'm late, Gully Head for life. Chef cooks all sorts of cuisine. So let's see here. Anyway, lava lamps consist of a bolus of wax and a clear or translucent liquid inside a glass vessel, as you can see there. Oh, great. There's my face frozen. Thanks, StreamYard. We're just gonna sit this one out until I think I can do that. There. We're gonna sit that one out until my face unfreezes. Lava lamps consist of a bolus, and who doesn't like a bolus? You know what a bolus is, don't you? Come on, you know what a bolus is, right? It's like a lump. It's like a, that's what it is. It's a lump of wax and a clear or translucent liquid inside a glass vessel. The vessel is placed on a lamp base with an incandescent light bulb, just a regular everyday light bulb. Now, the heat from the light bulb causes temporary reductions in the wax's density and the liquid surface tension. And as the warmed wax rises through the liquid, it cools, okay? And it loses its buoyancy and falls back to the bottom, and it's a cycle that's visually suggestive of Pahoho lava. Pahoho lava, which I think is probably everybody's favorite kind of lava, really. And in case you didn't know, Pahoho lava is the best kind of lava. You can get these in a variety of sizes, colors, and lava lamps are commonly associated with hippie and cannabis culture. Hippie and cannabis culture, which everybody knew. Everybody knew that. I mean, come on, man. Man. Anyway, the formula for lava lamp in 1968 in a patent consisted of water and a transparent, translucent, or opaque mix of mineral oil, paraffin wax, okay, that's the wax part, and, hold on to your hat, carbon tetrachloride. The clear water or mineral oil can optionally be colored with translucent dyes. Common wax has a density that is much lower than water, and it floats at any temperature. Carbon tetrachloride is denser than water and can be added to increase the wax density at room temperature. Now, when heated, the wax expands, becomes less dense, and it rises, okay? And as it cools, it sinks, like we mentioned before. The wax becomes fluid, causing blobs to go to the top of the lamp. The metallic wire coil in the base breaks up these. When they cool and fall down again, it breaks those up, breaks the surface tension, allowing them to merge again. Basically, those pieces come back, get heated up, collate together, and then go up again. Now, since 1970, lava lamps made for the United States market have not used carbon tetrachloride, the use of which was banned in the U.S. because of its high toxicity. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people, I'm one of them, that had or saw lava lamps before 1970. For a long time, lava lamps weren't as good as they used to be. It took them a while to get all of the non-carbon tetrachloride stuff figured out. Okay? Here's another thing you might want to know about the lava lamp. Currently, the makers of the lava lamp, a company called Haggerty, has stated that their formulation at present, the inside, the guts of that thing there, is a trade secret. So nobody really knows what's going on in there now. Okay? Yeah. 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 A little bit more about Everett Craven Walker and sort of the history of the lava lamp. This bottom part was kind of formulated from a cocktail shaker. That's right. That's what they used. He put his coil and the rest of the stuff, the bulb, down into a cocktail shaker. Yes. Yes. In 1965, Adolf Wertheimer and High Specter were intrigued by this product when they saw it at a German trade show. So they bought the American rights and began the Lava Manufacturing Corporation in Chicago to sell what they called the Lava Light Lamp. In the late 1970s, U.S. rights were sold to Larry Haggerty, who created a subsidiary of his company, Haggerty Enterprises, called Lava World International, which produced the American lava lamp for over 30 years. Now, in 2003, American lava lamp maker Lava World International, which, for those of you keeping score at home, was known previously as Lava Simplex Scribe International, they moved their production to China. In 2008, it was required by Talon Merchant Capital, and its name was changed to Lava Light LLC. As of 2016, lava lamps were being sold under Lifespan brands in North America. In 2018, the lava lamp brand was acquired by toy and gift maker Schilling of North Andover, Massachusetts, who continue to hold the U.S. trademark rights to both the shape and the name of lava lamp. Now, when the American rights were sold, Craven Walker retained the rights for the rest of the world and took on two business partners in the late 80s, Cressida Granger and David Mully, who were much younger than he was. You got to remember, by the 80s, he'd been in World War II. He was getting up there. They eventually took over the company and changed its name to Mathmos in 1992. Edward Craven Walker remained a consultant to them until his death in the year 2000. Mathmos continues to make lava lamps and related products. They have won 2 Queen's Awards for export and Best Multimedia Prize at the Design Week Awards. Astro Lava Lamp was launched in 1963 and celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2013. Mathmos lava lamps have been made in Poole, Dorset ever since 1963. And by the way, here is the factory over in England of those Mathmos lamps, and the lamps that were prior to Mathmos. Christian Slater says it's New Year in New York. I don't understand that, but and chef makes pizza, Italian food, Asian steaks, just about everything. Let's see here. Flang Burrito number 1 says he loves his wife. Well, I'm glad for the both of you. Gilman says, I was crestfallen when my uncle's lamp went from flowing to tiny bubbles. That happens sometimes, but sometimes that just means it needs a new bulb. However, have him get a new bulb. The other thing is, I love it when you haven't turned your lava lamp on in a while, and you turn it on, and it has that sort of volcano erupting straight line that goes straight up right at the beginning of it getting warm, and then it finally melts up and turns into lava lampy stuff, that's all. Jared says that he hears the updated lamps are filled with liquid pervitine. It's just a rumor, but it's a rumor I'd like to believe. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, Gilman. We've actually got a super chat today, which means we'll have a show tomorrow. Gilman says, peace and love to you, Gilman. Right back at you. That picture is of Chicago. Is it? Let me see. You know what? That is the former lamp factory in Chicago. It is. I stand corrected. Christian Slater's New Year remarked probably refers to the Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah that's today, or we call it Rosh Hashanah. Is that really what Christian Slater is talking about? It's hard to tell. Christian talks about so many things. It's New Year. Oh, Rosh Hashanah. That New Year. What year is it? 5,267 or something? I can't remember what year it is. It's hard to figure. I personally have owned many lava lamps. I currently do not own a lava lamp. I think I gave my last lava lamp to somebody that was just thrilled by it. They saw it and went, oh my God, that's the greatest thing ever. And I say, go ahead, take it. I wonder what a lava lamp lists for these days. Let's find out, shall we? Let's see here. Lava lamp, well, you can get a 14.5-inch tall one for $25 at Target, a 16-incher. It's not really, this isn't a lava lamp. It's called a wax motion volcano lamp. I'm not even reading that one. Magma lava lamp that's 16 inches at Spencer's is $50. But you can get like faux lava lamps, I think, for much cheaper. Here we go. Lava lamp, the original lava lamp company. Fun, decorative. Let's see here. Just as cool as ever. Let's see their oh boy, there's a big one there. 14.5 inch is $32. 11 inches is $26. 16 inches, $50. However, there is a 27-inch tall one that's over 2 feet tall, and that is $169. No holla. And they all have the classic silver base. I think some of them used to have a black base, but I think silver is the classic one. So, it's a great gift for any occasion. Who doesn't love a lava lamp? I'd like to know if anybody has ever met anybody who doesn't like the lava lamp. Even cold-hearted people without a soul, they still like the lava lamp. They do. And who can blame them for the love of Mike? It's just a great thing, the lava lamp. So, I guess in closing, that's really all I have to tell you about the lava lamp, unless I want to. Well, it's just more of the same. Oh, by the way, the name in England, Mathmos, of that company comes from the seething lake of energy resembling a lava beneath the city Sogo in the 1962 comic Barbarella. Yes, Barbarella. In 1999, Mathmos was producing about 800,000 of these lava lamps per year. Per year. Also, incidentally, when those two youngsters, especially Cressida Granger, took over the lava lamp business in Europe, they were way better at marketing it than Craven Walker had been. So, you know. The new giant lava lamp I.O. over in Europe was launched in 2019, and that one sold out within hours. There are now candle-powered lava lamps over in Europe, which is interesting. So there you are. There you are. Mathmos. It's known as Mathmos over in England. Let me see what we got here. Summer Rose would like one. Well, they're attainable. They're attainable. Jared says, I love Barbarella. Barbarella, the movie, is just... it's freaky. Smokane says that lava lamp goo is delicious. And yes, they do have candle-powered lava lamps over in Europe. Of course, over here, we don't go for that sort of thing. Gilman says, Barbarella was a comedy. It wasn't for me on the first watch. You know, Roger Vadim was married, I think, to Jane Fonda. And it was just an excuse for get her in very little clothing. Barbarella was, I think, a French comic book. And it was always fantasy and a little bit campy, and that's what the movie's like now. So the thing about that movie is at the time that it came out, it was real psychedelic and special effecty. We look at it today, it's not that great. And the storyline's a little disjointed, I guess, is the best word to say. It's not that, it's almost like a children's book or something. I don't know what to say about that, but rock and roll band Duran Duran gets its name from a character in Barbarella. Bet you didn't know that, huh? Bet you didn't know that. Now you do. You're welcome. You're welcome. The Duran Duran band takes the D off of the end of both names, but that's where they got it from. Oh, Chef's got to go. Chef, we'll see you later. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you dropping in. Jared says, I like when Barbarella was stuck in that piano machine thing. I think that's the Orgasmatron, if I'm not mistaken. I'll tell you in just a second. Duran Duran is amazing. Yes. Are you hungry like the wolf for that? Is that what... I'm surprised. Orange the Queen was Mathmos. Mathmos. Let me see here. Pygar. Living Energy. Mock Crucifixion. Let's see here. Positronic ray leaves the planet. Cage. Places. Oh, it's called the excess machine, which induces fatal pleasure. Yes. Let's make this a Barbarella stream. Why would we do that, Jared? I will do a show on Barbarella tomorrow. Don't double dog dare me. For the love of Mike, don't you even think about it. Don't you even, not even for a second. I'll do a Barbarella tomorrow so fast it'll make your head spin. Can't stop saying Mathmos. Yeah, if you want me to, I will. I don't care. What do I care? No reason for me to care about this show. Nobody else does. Why should I suddenly care about what's going on here? All right. Hold on a second. I'm going to put the link in the thing. Put the link in the thing here. I'm going to put the link in the thing, which I know will thrill a lot of people. There's one thing people like. It's a link in the thing. And we'll get this over with, and I can take a nap. Boom, shaka-laga-laga. Boom, shaka-laga. You know what? I should do a show about Flesh Gordon. That's what I should do a show about. Okay, I've pinned the link. It's there. I should do a show about Flesh Gordon. The movie Flesh Gordon, like the Midnight Movie. It was going to be an adult film, and then they made it just a real racy regular film. And it shows late. Well, it used to show at the movie theaters at midnight all the time. And I have the DVD. And it was, of course, based on Flash Gordon. The producers had a change of heart, apparently. And said, we don't want to make a dirty movie. Let's just make a kind of dirty movie. Because this one's dirty. Oh, there's not that many pictures available for Barbarella. Kind of ruins the whole... Oh, wait, maybe I can get some from the comic book. Based on the French comic series. Oh, yeah, wait, hold on, there's one. No, it's even less for the comic. What kind of Creative Commons nonsense is this? That's a bunch of hooey. Jared is not Fonda Hanoi Jane. I don't think anybody's fond of Hanoi Jane. I don't even think that Jane is Fonda Hanoi Jane. I think, over the years, she realized what a stupid thing being Hanoi Jane really was. And she's expressed regret and apologies many times. Of course, those kind of fall on deaf ears if you were in a POW camp in Vietnam when she released all your personal information or whatever. But she did a bunch of stuff that was not good as far as being Hanoi Jane. Good old Jane Fonda. Anyway, the link's at the top. If anybody is at all interested. I got to kill a half an hour, and I've already burnt through my topic. I guess later tonight, Jimmy Kimmel will be back on the air, just as a reminder to anybody who cares. I personally do not. I didn't watch him beforehand. Her loose lips sink ships. That's right. Loose lips do sink ships. I was given this very pink piece of paper by the local public library. Well, not local, but a nearby library, I guess. I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah. They're having a bluegrass open jam October 23rd. On the 2nd of October, they have Yarn and Yap. Bring your craft project and socialize while you work. Portable, unplugged crafts of all types welcome. Don't they just have books now? Let's see here. Let's see what they got on this side. Oh, school and teens. Band Book Club happens October the 1st with The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Oh, it's almost October. So all those really scary things will be going on. Bluegrass is good. Yeah, it's okay. You know, it's fine, bluegrass. I don't know what the hell to tell you about bluegrass is. It's fine, bluegrass. There's nothing wrong with it, I suppose. Never did anything to hurt me, bluegrass. I'm trying to think about I think the first time that I ever did see a lava lamp was actually at like a head shop record store type deal. Place that sold beads and all that kind of stuff, but they had records and posters and stuff, and they had a lava lamp going. Oh no, I bet you the first place I ever saw it was Spencer's. Spencer's Gifts. In fact, I know that for a fact. Spencer's Gifts is the first place I ever saw it. So, there we go. There we go. Yep. Yepper. That's it. That's all I got. We're only 38 minutes into the show. Oh, Coach Mike is here late again. Missed the whole topic. You know, Coach, and there's nothing personal here, but don't most coaches have like strict rules about being on time to things? Jared says, did you ever try out one of Jane Fonda's workouts from the 80s? No, but she made a mint off of those things. That's where isn't that where the phrase feel the burn comes from? Feel the burn. She made a ton of money off of the Jane Fonda workout. Well, let me see if I can find out how much she made. Let's see here, Jane Fonda workout. Jane Fonda's workout, also known as Workouts, starring Jane Fonda. 1982 exercise video by actress Jane Fonda based on an exercise routine developed by Lenny Kasdan and refined by Kasdan and Fonda at Workout, their exercise studio in Beverly Hills. Yeah. It was the first non-theatrical home video release to top the sales charts. In total, Fonda sold 17 million videos in the 1982 to 1995 series. That accomplishment spawned imitators and sparked a boom of women's exercise classes. The ballet-style leg warmers she wore increased the popularity of an ongoing fashion trend, and her encouraging shout, "Feel the burn," became a common saying, along with the proverb, "No gain, no pain, no gain." Yes, sirree, Bob. Yes. In 1978, Fonda broke an ankle while filming The China Syndrome, forcing a stop to her ballet exercises. She sought a new machine exercise regimen that would help her lose weight and stay trim without stressing her foot. She was referred to Lenny Kasdan, an exercise instructor in Century City, California, who formulated a lengthy exercise sequence to burn calories. And she took those classes and on location in Utah, shooting The Electric Horseman in late 1978, early 1979. Fonda taught her actor colleagues the exercises that she had learned from Kasdan and was encouraged by the warm reception. And they opened up the studio called Workout. And 1 week of instruction, 5 one-hour sessions there, cost $32.50. 2,000 to 3,000 customers attended per week, likely because Fonda taught some of the early morning classes. Yeah, man. There was also a vinyl LP, Jane Fonda's Workout Record, which sold steadily at $12.98. It was certified double platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America in December of 1984. Man, oh man. The double album contains songs by the Jacksons, the Brothers Johnsons, Boz Scaggs, REO Speedwagon, Sylvester, I bet it was Boogie Fever, Quincy Jones, and others. A cassette tape version was also sold. And while preparing the book and audio recording, she was already considering a video. So there you go. Just a little about that deal. The budget of the original Jane Fonda Workout was $50,000. So she made a whole bunch of money. And the price of the tape was $59.99 in 1982, which is like $195 in 2024. So it was a pricey thing, man. Yeah. You know? Feel the burn. Oh, another thing that she said, if I can do it, you can do it. And hang in there, we're almost done. Anyway, 17 million. Good golly. And Jared will remember that all of these workout shows started appearing on televisions. Kathy Smith, Body by Jake was on. A whole bunch of other celebrities started making exercise videos after this. Cher, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Pat Boone, Debbie Reynolds, Raquel Welch. So in 2010, Fonda released the first of 3 videos in a new series called Prime Time, aged at users 50 and older. And in 2014, after many requests, she re-released 5 of her original 80s videos on DVD, followed by the 2018 re-release of another 2 of her videos from the early 90s. And then in 2020, during the COVID thing, Fonda recorded a brief exercise sequence at age 82, sympathizing with people who exercise at home while quarantined. What do you know about that? What do you know about that? Well, let's see who we got here. Let's see what we got here. Jared says he was more of a Richard Simmons guy, as did Stribbs. Who made more, Jane or Suzanne Summers? You mean Suzanne Summers with the Thigh Master? That's hard to say. I would assume that perhaps Jane made more, just because I would imagine, and this is just total speculation, the cost of the videos was much cheaper than the cost of manufacturing the Thigh Masters. So Tyler Schollenberger says, if you're doing midnight movie shows, Rocky Horror Picture Show would be a great one. I think we've done that, haven't we? Pretty sure we've done. In fact, I'm positive we've done that one. Gilman, a man after my own heart, says Boz Scaggs underrated. I always have some Boz Scaggs out in my car. Always. Boz Scaggs' Greatest Hits Live is really good. I know who ate more. I don't know what that means. Oh, Tybo. Yes, Tybo. Wasn't that Billy Blades or somebody like that? What was that show that was on with the guy? The guy's name was Gillian. It was on. Jared will remember this. I think ESPN had it on at lunchtime. And the girls who were like exercising with him were just incredibly gorgeous. Just incredibly gorgeous. So, like, share, subscribe, retweet, notification bell, man. Please do those free things for us. We'd love it if you did that. And then also, we do have the super chats. Thank you, Gilman, for being the only super chatter today. And we do have the memberships. And then we have the merchandise store. A lot of people have been in it lately, and all the other stuff that make it possible to bring this extravaganza to you each day. The things that if they don't happen, then we just don't do any shows. We just stop because it's like, why bother? You know, Frankie McDonald probably is a millionaire for doing a show. And do I have to go into that? Do I have to go into stuff on that? Do I have to really? I need to. I will buy some merchandise for my wife. Well, she deserves it. Hey, and you know what? While you're there, get yourself a little something too. You deserve it. You deserve it. Wow. Gilman is a fan of the Shake Weight. Saturday Night Live did a great parody of the Shake Weight commercial. The old Shake Weight. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there were. What about the Buns of Steel workout? I did that one. My rear end rusted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the veal. Tip your drinks and enjoy your waitresses. All right. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I guess I was thinking about doing Nostradamus as a topic. Started looking into it. Just a little too creepy. Just a little too creepy. I was looking at topics earlier today, and I thought yesterday's topic, Sterling Hayden, not for everybody. Not everybody's into old, 40s movie stars, but today I wanted to do something fun and colorful and, So I did lava lamps. Tom, you looking trim. Well, I've been cutting back on a lot of vittles and exercising, and I still got work to do. I've still got things to do. Many things. Many, many things. So, yeah. I will get that done. We got about 15 minutes left, unless I just call it, because I'm running out of vamp material here. And as usual, nobody's going to use the link. Everybody's too scared. Where's the StreamYard link, Tom? I don't know. Maybe it's hidden, pinned at the top of the chat room, Scott. Perhaps that's where it is. Where would it normally be? Guy thinks he's the producer of the show. Although, if you're a fan of Scont, if you go to the TomGulleyShow.com and go into our store, there's an entire... What? Okay, maybe I screwed that up. Who knows? Who knows? I'll check it. Gosh, dog it. Man, I hate being in charge of this. Why is it always on me? Now that Scott's here, I don't even really want to have the link. Pre-roll commercial. Now that Scott's here, I really don't want the link up, to be honest with you. Oh, it is a link back to the chat. Let me see. Remove. And, okay. And I've only got like a few minutes. And I'm not in the mood for certain people's tomfoolery right now. So keep that in mind. I don't want a lot of wiseacreness. I don't need wiseacres in here tonight. I don't need a lot of people that immediately enter the room and scream, or people that want to use improper language, or people that want to do things like that and then insist that it's okay, or people that, you know, what kind of people I'm talking about. Flying Burrito loves a good chuckle. All right. I'm seriously, I don't really have patience right now. I was up very late last night when someone else was not in the Discord that I was in, that has it's like their prime time. He was probably playing like a Wallace and Gromit video game or something, but...
What up, Tom? What's going on, my friend? Now, I'm glad that you admitted your mistake and you paid out your audience and you said that no, everyone was too scared to enter the chat.
Normally they are. I don't think that's any... That's very true usually, but yes, I did make a mistake.
I'd like that tattooed on your forehead. Whoa, it's gone. Hey, Stribs. Hey, Smoke Gang. Got a lot of fans in the chat, Tom.
Uh-huh.
Is it true that my merchandise that you made is outselling any merchandise you've ever made before?
No.
I heard that was true.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, it's not even close to the release of my original merchandise. Not even close. Although I will say that it does look very, very good. I'm very pleased with the way it turned out, which of course you had nothing to do.
Because of my beautiful face and...
Well, you had very little to do with it. I had to clean up that illustration quite a bit. Here, let's just get this on screen. Let me see here. Let's see if we can get this.
I even heard some of the ladies' panties have been selling.
Well, there's only one ladies thing there, but there it is, right there. Mm-hmm. That's you, big fella. That's
beard's not quite as big at the moment, but yeah, that's accurate.
Yes, and people actually have they've received their merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
They've posed with it in the various, And some of the items look really good. That candle looks great because it doesn't have the scont.
I think the scont is actually the problem.
The face,
the face looks great.
It's just the face, and a few of the items, like some of the bath mats and stuff, it's just the face. It's just this giant face. I think those look pretty good, but... and yes, Smoke Cane says, get yourself some scont panties. It's actually, I believe, a G-string, if I'm not mistaken. But hey, if Cafe Press offers it, yeah. The cards also look really good because it's just your head. It's just like the red background and the face. Those look really good. The Post-its are the same way. Yes.
Scont out your whole house. I like that.
Scont out your whole house. Yeah.
Get the what do you call it? The shower screen with the giant scont on it.
Yeah, the shower curtain's got a giant scont on it. So now, while it didn't sell as well as the release of the Tom Gulley Show logo, most of the items, not all of them, but certainly all the shirts have a Tom Gulley Show logo on the back. And so,
really?
yes.
I didn't know that.
And so, but they did sell very well. I haven't checked in a few days, but they did okay for right at the start. You know, it didn't do bad.
And Tom, I can get you some pictures of people showing off the merchandise. I'll send those over to you.
I've seen them. They were in the side
I
chat.
thought you could bring them up on chat. You know, just to really.
They were in the side chat last night. Well, I didn't get those people's permission, and
I've got their permission.
I think that it might sell better if we just show the design, considering some of the people. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, and by the way, in the store, people are wearing the shirts anyway.
Well, they're not really wearing them. That's
that's true.
AI and
That's true. It's
design.
not even AI. It's just an overlay. But
This old guy is the flying burrito. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm here to hype up Tom Gulley's merch. I'm here to help Tom out.
Yeah.
I feel like you're being a bit of a
it's not
wet blanket on the whole thing.
the terms are, they're not bad, but it's like you set an amount for the payout, and then you've got to wait like 45 days or something just to make sure people don't return it and all this other stuff. It's always been ridiculous, but you know, eventually you're just sitting around one day and a bunch of money shows up in your account. And you're like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can buy yourself some Pod Awful merch with your merch money. It's the circular society.
I think I've done enough for Pod Awful over the years from a financial standpoint. I think the Pod Awful made quite a lot of money off of me for several years. You're not funny. Your accent is horrendous. This guy keeps nodding his head like he's on drugs. Man, first of all, Flying Burrito #1, it's my job to, nag Scott.
Yeah.
And insult him. And second of all, he's actually being good right now. So I don't know what's
being
your
a very
problem.
nice person.
Let's get some floating translucent cube hike. No, let's not. No.
All right.
No,
All right, so
no,
okay,
no.
just for you.
I don't
if
participate.
the flying burrito was in a translucent cube.
I don't participate in those. Thank you. I don't do hypotheticals. Smokane knows this. I think I want to say Smokane was there. I mean, seriously, I was up until like 4 a.m.
Last night?
Yeah.
What were you doing up that late?
There was like 20 people in the room till 4 a.m. It was just one of those nights where chicanery was going on. I'd say what was going on, but I don't know. I think it's kind of a secret. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Are you hyped for the grand final this weekend, Tom?
Didn't really know it.
Brisbane Lions versus Geelong Cats.
Well, I'm a big Geelong fan.
Yeah. I feel like a lion beats a cat typically.
Are you going to go watch that somewhere since it's like the Super Bowl of Australia? Or are you going to? Because if you're in the Discord, I'll go in there and watch it.
Well, I've got people around, so I probably won't be sitting on Discord watching it. I'll be watching it with friends and stuff like that at my house. But yeah, look, if you really, are you frozen again?
I am.
Damn, man,
what's the way here? Well, let's just there
we go.
We'll do that. We'll do this. Ooh, it's really frozen. It's not letting me. There we go. Right there. We can just talk until I'm unfrozen, and I'll take the banner off. Nobody's going to give me any more money today. This show.
Send Tom some money.
This show is so not worth doing. It's just
I agree.
Astounding.
Look, that's why I don't do a show. Like, that's why I don't do a show. Like, people say, "Oh, Scott, you should do a show." It's like, why do I need to work more? I work plenty. I don't need to work more.
Well, there's times when I really enjoy it, but and there's days like today where I'm just like,
Flying Burrito's really going after.
Oh, flying burrito. Come on. It'd be a shame for you to get banned in the last 5 minutes of the show, wouldn't it?
I would love for a Flying Burrito to come on stream. And by come on stream, I mean ejaculate on stream.
Okay, now we were fine until just now. Everything was fine. Well, he's not going to do that because he's not really Flying Burrito number one. He's had a different screen name, and he's changed.
Was he that Staravicci character?
I don't know. I don't know what was going on with that anyway.
Yeah, that was weird.
No, it wasn't weird at all. I know exactly what's up with that, and that's really just typical. Just typical. It. Sometimes I want to go. If you're going to do something like that, you please do it where the person has any connection to me whatsoever, other than just the most minor. Could hardly not even be a connection, but that they don't think that way, so whatever.
That's true.
Or here's another thing. Just don't do it at all. You know how much time I've spent looking up anybody in the, zero. But I know that's not the other way around. So what's up with you? You got a, oh, come on. I want it like this. Puma 1948, what is that? Engineered for stability? Strength. Engineered for strength. Yeah. Okay. So that's kind of it's a little bit National Socialism, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When the sons of Adi Dassler broke the company in half, and one made Adidas and one made Puma right there in the same town.
Yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah. Puma. I don't think it's Puma, it's Puma, but...
Well, it is where you live. Over here it's Puma.
Oh, man. The Adelaide Crows ended up on the top of the ladder and then flunked out 2 games in the finals. That hasn't happened since 1996, I think. They were the minor premiers. Finished on top of the ladder, then lost.
The minor premiers, so that's what, the second division?
No. So they always call whoever ends up on the top of the ladder after the season, they call that the minor premier. So that's sort of
so it's like the it's the opposite of soccer in Europe.
Yeah, I guess.
If you win the league, you're the champion, and then if you win the cup, it's a really big thing, but it's not as good as being the champion. So you guys, minor premier means you won. I think
you finished on top of the ladder. You got the most amount of points,
or the table. Yeah, there's no ladder; it's a table. And then in Major League Soccer, they call that the Supporters' Shield. It just means that's the team that did the best during the season, and then they have the playoffs. And so you guys won the season and then crashed out of the playoffs.
The finals. Yeah, finals or shootout or whatever you got, whatever the equivalent is, yeah. So.
Well, we call them playoffs here. I don't particularly... The American sports love playoffs to determine a champion. And I like the British soccer because it's like, that's just who gets lucky at the end of the season, who won the most games. That it could be anybody, just depending on how they're paired up. The team that's the best is the one that through the whole season, I don't know how they do it in Aussie rules, but in soccer, most leagues, not in the U.S., but most every league in the world, you play home and away. You play every team in the league home and away.
Yeah, that's the same here. Yeah, it's the same.
That makes the most sense. We play once at our place. We play once at your place. We play all the teams doing that, and the team that has the best record at the end, they should be the champions.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's what we call the minor premier. But then on top of that, like the finals is sort of like the top 8 teams sort of have their their playoffs or whatever, where
Yeah.
you know the four top teams, you know, get a second chance essentially, so they get to play. You know, like they get more chances
Oh,
because
man.
they were higher in the ladder. But that's where the Adelaide, that's where it was unique, where
Is
the
they
top
screwed up twice.
team, correct, yeah, which
Yeah.
is fairly unusual. You know, if you finish top of the ladder, screwing up twice is pretty bad. And their best player ranking was off on a 4-week suspension. So a lot of people tipped that was the reason that they didn't do so well. But
And that's your team,
had they
right?
gotten through, no, that's not my team. My team is literally bottom of the ladder, top of the table or whatever, literally right at the bottom.
What's your team?
The West Coast Eagles.
Why isn't Adelaide? Because you didn't grow up in Adelaide. You
I
moved
didn't
to
grow up in
Adelaide.
Adelaide. And I'm actually moving. Moving very soon in a couple of weeks' time. Relocating for work. So won't even be in Adelaide anymore.
That's horrible to do that to your daughters at that age.
Well, see, they were really cramping my dating style. That was the problem. You know, everyone told me you need to make a clean break, and I didn't believe them. I really didn't believe them. But
Are you leaving them in Adelaide with their mum, or are you?
I am. I'm leaving them in Adelaide with their mum, and I'm relocating to another state.
But how far is it? Because I mean, I know Australia. It could be far.
3-hour flight.
It could be
3-hour
far.
flight.
A 3-hour flight. It's like a 12, 14-hour drive or something.
13-hour drive. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's if you can drive it in Australia. There's mountains and desert. And,
You can drive it. A 13-hour drive
okay.
you can do. Yeah, I mean, I would usually do that in 2 lots. You know, do a 6-hour stint and then put the swag in the passenger seat. And then
You're not man
camp
enough
out
to
overnight.
just drive through.
You could, but you got to be careful, man. There's like times of the day where you just don't want to be on the road. You know, in the dawn and dusk. That's when the kangaroos come out, man. You don't want to be
That's right.
out there.
Hi, Turkatron. Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
hit
So
a
usually-
roo.
Yeah. I don't have a roo bar on my car, so don't really want to be.
I gotcha. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
I love you, Tom. I've always
I
loved you.
got to get out of here, but
Lava lamps are such a big rip-off. Why would you bother putting fucking a heating element plugged into an electrical socket just to have that little tiny, glowing thing rolling around? I hate them.
well, one of the reasons I don't have one here and now is partially what you say. But if you live in a colder climate,
It's a space heater, I guess.
it's
yeah.
you get a little warmth off of that thing. I don't think I would have one here necessarily. It's not that you can't if you have air conditioning and stuff, but it just seems like.
It
And
it doesn't seem like an efficient use of electricity to me, to be honest.
well, it's way more efficient than it used to be because now the formulation of them. It used to have a big giant bulb in it, and
Yeah, they used to use like 800 watts or something.
oh,
crazy
it wasn't
just to
800
power.
watts, but
Yeah, they were like 800 watts. It was like a space heater.
now the bulb is only like that big. It's not very large at all. But
But I mean, like a kettle will run, like 1200 watts.
it's not 1200 watts. Your leader Jesse loves the lava lamp. He has lots of lava
He
lamps.
has a goo lamp. That's a different thing.
Why is that a different? How's it different?
His isn't a lava lamp. His just has actual goo in it. That's different.
Well, does that mean it's just not a name brand lava lamp?
No. He specifically has like a formula of goo that runs through his.
Okay.
It's specific. It doesn't run off. It doesn't run off electricity. It uses spite. And,
The typical lava lamp uses between 15 to 40 watts.
like nowadays it does, yeah. But
Yes.
back in the day, what were the old ones using?
I don't know.
I can't imagine it was very good, but
Let me see here. let's see, did old lava lamps. But I do remember they were a lot more. Well, let's put it this way. The bulb was a lot bigger. Old lava lamps only used 25 to 40 watts.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, really.
For some reason, I just had this notion that they used a ton of electricity, but I could be wrong.
You got to quit being so scared by life.
I'm a big scaredy cat, man. When you pay as much as we do for electricity, man, you're trying to,
Oh, like we get it for free. Oh, wait a minute. I live in Texas. Energy's plentiful down here with all the oil and the wind turbines and the.
Didn't you guys get like a massive state outage like a couple of weeks ago or a couple of years ago when it was cold?
Well, I wasn't here for that. It was when I was in Utah, but because we had our own grid, this once in a century cold snap happened, and a whole bunch of the states. See, other states are like multi-state grids, or they're connected with other grids, and Texas off by itself. So when there was no way to get energy, but they did have, I think it was about a week that some people didn't have power.
That's not good.
Well, I could easily survive that amount of time. I got a fireplace.
How would you do Discord?
I got a fireplace. I got I just go out to my car with my phone and start the car up and let it idle and charge up my phone, and no big deal.
A pair of modern-day heavyweights face off in a grand final for the first time in their history, while each has a recent experience of stepping into the biggest stage. Geelong will play in a 7th decider in 19 season and won a flag 3 years ago. Reigning Premier Brisbane is in its 3rd consecutive grand final as it seeks to become just the 4th side this century to go back-to-back. This will be familiar foes' 5th finals meeting in 6 seasons after they crossed paths in the 3 preliminary finals, including last year.
Is this Sunday?
That's our class. What do you mean Sunday?
What day does it take place?
It's on Saturday. It's always on Saturday.
Which is really Sunday for us.
No, it's the other
Friday for us.
Friday for you. Yeah, Friday night. Yeah, it's on 2 p.m. my time, so I don't know what that translates.
Well, let's see here. 2 p.m. and you're in Adelaide?
Yeah, Australia.
2 p.m. in Adelaide. How does it say? ADELAIDE?
Yeah, the
Adelaide, Australia is what in Dallas?
5 a.m. for you guys.
It's 4:30 in the morning. It says. 2 p.m. in Dallas. Why did it do that? 2 p.m. See, that's AI for you. That's great. That's just great. Well, whatever. It's sometime.
Yeah,
imagine.
Early morning on Friday.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. All right,
I'm
man.
Sure there'll be plenty of illegal streams on the internet. It'll be a big one. I think Snoop Dogg is playing the halftime show. I saw on the news he walked on the ground and had some kicks through the goals and stuff like that. He's a pretty good kick.
Well, he's a big football guy.
Yeah.
And his son's football stuff. So, well, hey, thanks for dropping in. And
I love it, Tom.
And we'll see you next time.
Mwah.
That was Scott from Australia. And remember, the Brisbane Cubs, or it's some woodland creature that can kill a Geelong cat, play in U.S. about 5 in the morning on Friday. It is a big deal, and it's a fun sport to watch, by the way. I actually rather enjoy it. And they don't wear the lab coats anymore, I don't think. So that's always great. So anyway. Well, I'm looking at that old clock on the wall. And I guess the only thing left to say is, let me fix this here. Like, share, subscribe, do something for me, you strap hangers. The only thing left to say, wait a minute, Jared says, don't worry, Trump will make Eastern Standard Time the legal national time zone. That would be awful. I hate the Eastern time zone. You got to get up earlier than, anyway. Until next time. We'll see you next time.
One, two, three, four. They call me Mr. Gulley. I've got something for your ear. Now it might sound kind of funny, but I'll make it very clear. So what we talking about? We're talking about spiders, and we're talking about pervitin', and we're talking about Bigfoot. I'm here to tell you where he's been. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. They call me Mr. Gulley. I'm here to save the day. They call me Mr. Gulley, and I'm gonna lead the way. Here we go now. I'm talking about Mr. Gulley, and you don't know where he's been. Oh no, he's been right in your alley. Well, I'm Mr. Gulley, yes I am. So what we talking